Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Good? Good. Who's up for a drink? I know I am. So, as I said in one of my other videos, Christmas was good to me in the way of coffee. And one of the things I got from St. Nick, thank you, St. Nick, was Frisky Goat coffee blend from Duck Soup. It's a specialty coffee place out of Massachusetts, Sudbury, Mass. Quack.com. They got a lot of English stuff, so if you're an Anglophile, place for you. So because St. Nick knows I like coffee, and St. Nick knows I like cold brew, so I got this shipped pre-ground as a cold brew ground, at least in my opinion. And I said, you know what? Since I got it and it's not whole bean, let me do a little comparison. So I made 3 batches of coffee. I made a batch of cold brew. I made a cup of the ground that they sent, hot coffee, and I did a more finer grind because they sent me a cold brew coffee grind, which is a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier. So I was like, let me try see what the real instant coffee maker kind of grind would do for it. Real scientific. 3 ounces come in the K-cup, 3 ounces, and I put 3 ounces of each grind into my own K-cups. Now, when I first saw the Frisky Goat name, it made me think of coffee, because the history of coffee, in my understanding, is that it was the Ethiopian goat herders, that noticed that the goats would eat these berries off this tree and they would get very hyper. And then they realized, if the goats are eating it, I wonder what happens if we eat it. So to me, that is the origin of coffee from Ethiopia, which is interesting because typically I don't like African coffees. They're a little bit too fruity, some say. I say a little bit sour. But let's check this out, because this is a blend of Ethiopian, Nicaraguan, and Sumatra. All right, so let's go for the cold brew first. Here we go. I have my cold brew method on one of my other videos, so check that out if you want. All right. And I did a 24-hour steep on this because I wanted to give it more body. I didn't want it to be a thin coffee. You get your full extraction of caffeine after 9 hours, and everything after that is just the bonus. You get that body, you get some more oils and more extraction out of it. You don't want to go too far though, because then you pull out more of the bitterness, which is the whole point of cold brew, is to eliminate the bitterness. All right, so I can get a little bit of that Nicaraguan, that American coffee, little chocolatey-ness to it. And it's I think the Ethiopian is adding like a lighter note to the back end, where you just feel like it's when you're drinking, instead of just going, you drink it, take a sip, and it goes at the end. All right, so now this cup is the pre-ground sent to me version. Okay, so I like this coffee better hot, because it still has the flavor, but it's a more rounded flavor. If that makes any sense to you. So this is a better hot coffee. There's a cat and dog standoff behind me. Now my theory about this cup was that since the grind was coarser there would be less extraction of a traditional, K-cup dispenser. So now this one, mine, is going to be a coarser ground. Is really messed up trying to grind pre-ground coffee grinds. Yeah. So I did that for this, made it coarser, finer. Oh. Hold up. Huh. So the finer grind is way smoother. That is pretty telling, or earth-shattering, mind-blowing, whatever. That there is actually a noticeable difference. I was like, oh, let me just do a comparison just to see, and there really was a difference. That's pretty cool. So thank you, Saint Nick, for hitting me up with this. I appreciate it very much. And if you guys want to try any of this coffee, quackquackquack.com. Go get you some. And now I have 3 cups of coffee to drink at 5 in the afternoon. So I'll probably post this Monday morning. So, well, hey, let's wake up for coffee. All right. Until next time, cheers. What's in your cups? Okay, just on a quick side note, after I shot that, I poured all the cups into 1 cup. That's my best mix right there. All 3 of them together, par excellence. All right, cheers. See you next time.